Most of you won't admit it, but do you remember when girls was using Monistat for hair growth?
I am going to be trying the Monistat 7 or Miconazole 7 in my case, but the Monistat 7 scalp treatment for 1 month. So I wanted to take you all on this journey with me. This is very outlandish for me. I would have never thought to put the JJ cream on my scalp.
It went super viral because women were seeing fast results. You all remember, look, they were like they had more growth, thicker edges, and less shedding, right? But the harsh truth and the really harsh reality is Monistat did not grow hair. It killed yeast. The same way y'all had yeast infections in your cooter mama, y'all had yeast infections in your scalp because you're nasty. Like stuff like this. 6 months without shampooing your hair. That's yeast, bacteria, parasites, all the stuff.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Specifically targeted Malassezia yeast. One of the two. I'll never get it out right. When it builds up from stress, your hormones, or just improper hair care practices, hacks, and all of the stuff that y'all do, it throws off the scalp's natural microflora, leading to so many different forms of inflammation that directly slow down or even sometimes stop the hair growth cycle altogether. So what actually happened? What's actually going on? And how do you increase hair growth? Why is it that these women use these products and they get all of this hair growth for a minute, but then they start going bald, they start getting inflammation and all of the things? What are y'all missing? Let's break it down. The yeast in your scalp being overgrown equals to blocked follicles and inflammation, pain, burning within the scalp. It equals absolutely no hair growth. So that's where the Monistat came in. With the antifungal cream, the yeast dies and the inflammation calms down. Simple. And then after that happens, your scalp's microflora resets and the hair growth cycle starts all over again. Was this product growing your hair? Absolutely not. It changed the environment of your scalp. The same thing for Myo Organics. Was Myo Organics or products like it, like Miracle Drops and stuff like that, do these things grow your hair? No, they don't. They do the same exact thing that Monistat did. Monistat tackled the yeast. Other things that you're putting on the scalp are tackling the yeast, the bacteria, the parasites, all of the things. So it is not that these different products and tools actually grow your hair. It changes and it balances your scalp's microflora so that your hair can grow normally. One of the questions that I get on a regular basis is, what can I do to make my hair grow? Stop doing all of the things that's making the growth cycle slow down. Hair grows no matter what. And one of the biggest scams out is people telling you that if you use this hair product, it's going to make your hair grow. It is not. These are not hair growth products. Your hair is going to grow either way. These are things that balance and change the scalp's microflora. Just like, what's that other, I can't think of the name of the oil right now. I'm gonna leave it right here. I made a video about this oil that's like super viral. This oil does not grow hair. It kills yeast and bacteria, and it makes a great environment on the scalp so that your hair can reset itself and grow back like normal. But because we don't take the time to understand these products and the roles that they really play, we're always confused. We're jumping from product to product instead of just finding one that tackles a certain issue that you have and sticking with it. But I digress. Let's keep going. So you always ask for a natural alternative, and today I've decided to share it with you. Most of you know that I have my own herbal practice that is not on YouTube, that is not promoted on YouTube, but I decided because so many of my clients have gotten so many amazing results with resetting their hair growth cycle with one of these salves, and with normalizing and killing assets, parasites, and all of the things on the human scalp. These two salves have been life changing for all of my clients, and today I'm going to share them with you. The very first one is with one of my favorites that all of you guys know about, blue butterfly pea flower. The other one is with wormwood and with black walnut hull. Yes, the shells of black walnuts. Listen. Instead of using monostat yeast infection cream, you can use a salve that is basically a carrier for the properties of herbs. Let's get into it. This will kill off yeast and parasites, the excess yeast and parasite, detox the scalp while stimulating healthy skin cell turnover, which is so important. Link in the video, link in the description box below. It's calming your inflammation and getting the scalp back balanced. Now, when we talk about these powerful salves, I am in no way, shape, or form saying that you use this every single time you shampoo your hair, nor am I telling you that you need to use globs and things of that nature. I will be showing you here, it should be popping up here on the screen, exactly how much of this you should be using on your finger, and I'm showing you on this mannequin exactly how you should be using it on the scalp. And then after that, you're going to shampoo it off with a scrub and then a clarifying shampoo. But I digress. Let's keep going. I just need you to know, if you're a person who decided to stop watching the video and speed through the video, girl, don't put, this is not a grease. It's not. I tell you all the time that nothing goes on the scalp unless you're curing an infection or resetting some type of cycle or pattern. And right now, like I said, for one, skin cell turnover, and the other to kill parasites. Black walnut hull and wormwood. This is the detoxer. It's gonna get rid of the yeast, the excess parasites, and the overgrowth of different forms of bacteria. There are quite a few. This treatment is for when your scalp is in pain, congested, throbbing, sometimes even red, not bleeding, inflamed, and full of old buildup. Like this, that's nasty. You need some. You need both of them if you did that. This deals with chronic dandruff, scalp fungus or mites, post-install irritation or tension. So I'm not really recommend, you know how I feel about braids, but this is really good if you did have braids and you want to relieve some of the tension. Maybe you can't take the braids out or something like that. You know how I feel about it, but it's really good for that. But remember, you're washing it off. And of course, yeast related issues or really itchy scalp. Now, this is the key constituent within black walnut hull that is a potent anti-parasitic and antifungal compound. So this is going to get rid of that overgrowth of yeast, and it's going to demolish the forms of overgrowth, the overgrowth of parasites on the scalp. Those Demodex mites I told you about, any of them that are like, if it's too many in the follicle, they all like spilling out and stuff like that, and they got their kids all running around the scalp. One of my favorite parts, tannins. Don't get scared, but tannins is gonna dry out the fungus on your scalp. As it's drying out the yeast that lives on your scalp, it is also going to pull the toxins out of your skin that are living there because you trap it with oils, grease, and butter. It is freaking amazing. When you use a product like this and you start seeing peeling and flaking and things of that nature, I need you to understand that you are detoxing your scalp. If you use something that's going to pull something out, expect to see it on the scalp, right? Even after you shampoo, after it dries, you will need to comb your hair and brush your hair on a regular basis and shampoo your hair on a regular basis until this detoxification process is complete. It also helps cleanse certain systems and it reduces your buildup drastically. Wormwood is another one because we just got done talking about black walnut hull. Now we're going to talk about wormwood. Wormwood is amazing. This key constituent within wormwood actually kills parasites. It kills mites and parasites effortlessly. This is a strong antifungal and anti-inflammatory herb. This boosts the detoxification pigmentation power through your scalp and skin tissues. It is absolutely amazing, seriously. So the way you're going to use it is this is extremely potent. So you just grab and globs of it and slapping it on your scalp. Girl, you do that at your own risk. I did not tell you to do that. You use it very, very sparingly, right? And once you use it the way that I've demonstrated to you, then you're going to rub it and massage it into your scalp with the balls of your fingers. You're not using the little tool thing for the 7-hour you're not using the little tool thing for the 7-hour massage. My husband with the door. So it boosts the detoxing power through your skin and scalp tissue. Wormwood is amazing when it comes to detox, baby. You're going to massage it into your scalp with the balls of your fingers, not a whole lot, and then you're going to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, I recommend you either sitting under a hooded dryer, or if you don't have one, do not go rush and buy one. You can simply get like a processing cap, and then once you get a processing cap, get in the shower, try to take a long shower. If you can take a shower that's about 15 20 minutes, girl, you know what I'm saying, and take a really hot shower, obviously not too hot, but take a hot shower so it gets like all steamy in there and stuff, and then low-key you kind of giving yourself like a steam treatment with it on there. And then once it's off, I mean once that 15 to 20 minutes is gone, like, girl, don't try to sit there and wait 3 days, or oh, I'm gonna just sleep in it. Whatever happens to you from you sleeping in it, from you not following directions, is on you. I am telling you, no more than 20 minutes, anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. After that, I want you to take some type of scrub. I'll leave it in the description box below, or like I'll leave some of my recommended products or whatever on the screen. And then once I do that, once you use the scrub, follow the directions, remove it, and then shampoo your hair, shampoo your scalp, of course, like rubbing with the balls of your fingers. You're not going like this. No, you want to go in like circular patterns, right? And whenever, I do a mixture of these and some of these, but just be aware that it's your fingers and don't be scrubbing on your face like that. The more you go like that, the more tangled your hair is going to be, and the harder it's going to be to comb your hair out without you getting breakage, right? So once you do that, you go ahead, like I said, do a detox. And every time you do any type of detox, you want to do some type of like moisturizing conditioner or restructive conditioner, deep conditioner treatment, depending on your porosity. On my Amazon store, I have a whole list of products that you can use along with my 7-day challenge journal. It'll help too, so you can use that too. Shameless plug. Number 2 is my blue butterfly pea flower salve. I am so, like, y'all scalp renewer, for scalp renewal and skin cell turnover mastery. This is my go-to for scalp recovery. I know y'all hear me talk about blue butterfly pea flower all the time, but it is my everything. This is for people who have just removed some of your protective neglective styles, right? Or you've maybe just came back in from out of town and your scalp is funky, dirty. Or you're leaving Team Natural Practices and you have to do a full reset and reboot for your scalp before you start a new and amazing routine. This is a salve that everybody needs in their house for dry, tight, and flaky scalp. So many people, especially my clients, they're like, Cyn, I don't know what it is, my scalp just feels like tight. Well, that's because you have too much dead skin on it. Your skin cell turnover cycle is all off whack, and baby, this will get it on track. That rhymes. It was not on purpose. Like, all the really dull, dry, or like thinning roots you're noticing, like your hair is getting thinner and thinner, you don't know why. Really itchy but non-fungal irritation, because there is a difference. Some of my clients have really dry, flaky, burning is not a word, burning scalp and all of the things, sensitive to touch. That's most likely a parasitic, bacterial, bacterial fungal infection. But when we're talking about just a really tight and itchy scalp, most of the time that has nothing to do with an overgrowth of yeast and bacteria. Most of the time that's just your skin cell turnover cycle being completely thrown off. Well, this salve will completely reverse that. How does it work? So blue butterfly pea flower is extremely high in anthocyanins, and this is amazing for your skin health, especially your skin cell turnover. Its natural antioxidants protect your skin cells and the collagen that your body's producing for your body. It contains this key constituent, which are peptides that stimulate cell regeneration. Y'all, like what, girl? Like, girl, it helps if your skin cell turnover cycle, like if you've been doing so many dusty practices that your skin cell turnover cycle isn't even, it just gave up on life, this will reset it. Be like, hey, excuse me, she's sorry. She's sorry. Because this is encouraging nutrients and oxygen to flow to the hair's follicle, girl. Because a lot of times, again, if your skin cell turnover cycle is thrown off, the oxygen flow and everything that needs to get to your hair follicle is completely non-existent. But not if you use this the right way. This calms your inflammation and it supports a healthy reset of your skin cell turnover cycle. It is absolutely amazing. Now, the way that you use this salve is the same exact way that you used the last one. I'm not saying that again, just rewind it and you use it in the same exact way. You use it the same way that I demonstrated. You use it the same way that I demonstrated it, and then you do the scrub, the clarifying shampoo, the conditioning treatment, and then that's it. Now, again, disclaimer, if you decide that you want to go overboard or you want to use it every day because, oh, I got a bunch of skin cells, like, you are on your own. I did not tell you to do that. I did not tell you to do that. Now, I don't think it's necessary for you to use both, right? You need to determine what your issue is. Do you have a super duper burny, painful scalp that's sensitive to touch? Most likely you have a parasitic, yeast or something like that, like some living organism is on your scalp that's causing the issue if there's pain or burning attached to it. But if we're talking about tightness and itching, that's a whole nother thing, right? That's just skin cell turnover cycle. So don't try to combine the two together unless you just all messed up in the streets, right? Of course, if you have no burning, no itching, or any of the things, right? And then you try the blue butterfly pea flower salve. If you try that one and you like, oh my god, it's still not working and stuff like that, even though that's never happened to me. It has not happened, right? But let's say it's not working, then you probably got the wrong one and you may most likely have some type of parasitic infection, right? Or bacterial infection. So just check it out and see what's wrong. That is it, and that is all. I really hope that this video was informative for you. On top of that, I want you also to be aware that the blue butterfly pea flower comes in an extract form that you can take internally, and so does the wormwood and the black walnut hull, but it is inside of something called Parapurge, and Parapurge is a horse of a whole nother color. That video, I'll leave that video link in the description box below so you can watch it for yourself. But Parapurge is the extract version of the salve that we have with black walnut hull and wormwood, right? So those two are together and then these two are together, right? So it's completely up to you which one you use. Again, it's so important that you understand what's going on with your body so you can make the decision to make the best choice. Don't just get them based on how cute they are. I hope that in this video you were able to take notes that make it really, really easy to figure out which one you need, if whether or not your skin cell turnover cycle is off, or if you have a parasitic infection. It's really up to you to decide. And most of the time, if you have a parasitic infection or maybe like a bacterial infection, then the blue salve, it'll help, but it's mainly for like bacteria. Because remember, there's a difference between yeast, bacteria, and parasites, right? When we're talking about the blue salve, that one is just for the bacteria, right? It's for the bacteria. But if we're talking about the bacteria, the parasites, and the yeast, we're going wormwood and black walnut hull. Okay, I love you guys so much. If you want more information, make sure you check my blog and also look at the other videos that I have on these herbs as tea blends and extracts. I love you guys so much, and until my next video, bye girl.
So as always, I am so proud to let you know that every last herb, every single product within the apothecary was made by me, right? This is my own personal batch, and I wanted to show you exactly how to mix it. Now, the way that I make this specific salve, the majority of the key constituents are on the bottom. I separated them for this mixture, right? The things that are on the top are extra potent as well, but you have to mix the blue one, right? All of them are not this way, but the blue one has been formulated in this manner. When you receive yours, you will receive a stirrer. It won't look like this. It'll be all, you know, like official and stuff. But again, this is my personal batch. I just want to show you the real, right? So you'll mix it up and then it settles and you use it. You will simply just use a very, very, very small amount on your fingers, and then you'll massage it into the scalp. Make sure you check the link in the description box below and head over to the Cyn Doll network so you can see exactly how to use it on the scalp. This is before and after. This is how it looks before you mix it. All of the key constituents of the blue tea are at the bottom. That is not food coloring or anything. Those are the key constituents extracted straight out of the plant. There is nothing in here except for moringa, organic beeswax, and blue butterfly pea flower. Nothing else. Oh, and tea tree. Nothing else. All right. This is absolutely amazing. One of my babies. And then this is how the other one looks, right? The other one is amazing as well. And this is how it looks settled. You don't have to stir this one or anything of that nature. You could if you wanted to, but you don't have to. I love you guys so much. Make sure you check the links in the description box below if you want to get your hands on any of this. And thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. We have so many new things coming to the apothecary, and this is just one of many salves that will be there. Remember that you have to follow all directions. If you grease the scalp or if you do anything other than what I said in this video, girl, whatever happens to you is on you. I love you guys so much, and until my next video.